like I go hunting, okay, and I go into the woods early in the morning, like 4 o'clock in the morning, okay, and you sit there all day waiting for a deer to come by, okay. You never get to have anything warm. Eat, you know, you bring your a peanut butter sandwich, jelly sandwich, you know, sandwiches into the woods, right? But you never get to heat anything up when you're up in a tree all day. These would be perfect for hunters. Perfect.
Well, again, the Swiss Army has an account.
Yeah.
British people, let's not talk about the Brits. And of course, yeah, they're designed for cabins, fishing, basement emergencies if the power goes out.
Yeah.
18-month shelf life. If the cost can be kept down, or I can bring together donors, because that's always been my thing. If I believe in something, I'll knock on somebody's door and I'll convince them.
Yeah.
Hold on.
I know. I'm just feeling the heat coming off of it. That's this amazes me, actually.
The first time I did it, there was smoke coming out of the box. Is that supposed to be happening now?
Yeah.
You know, I've never done anything like this before. I really should be worried about other things. It's just that I'm excited about the possibility of hot food when you least expect it. It just cries out that that would be extremely cool. I don't know if you know anything about the missions in Boston.
Well, you know, okay, I used to be a courier in Boston, and when I come up underneath where the Summer Street is there was a guy that was always on the corner. I knew he was the Pine Street Shelter, okay? And come Christmas time, I had a friend that used to give me a sweater at every Christmas, okay? Brand new. I don't wear sweaters. I piled a bunch of them up. He gave me other stuff, all brand new. I had never worn it and stuff like that. Books. He loved books and stuff like that. And I'd probably give him 50 cents every day. And he was like the nicest guy in the world. And he sat there and he read books. I bought him hundreds of books. My wife used to read books constantly, so I asked him what kind of books he liked. And Christmas time, I gave him, like I said, I even invited him over to the hospital. He says he'd rather spend the time with his friends in the shelter than, but he really appreciated the offer to come for Thanksgiving dinner and Christmas dinner. And I know how the missions are, because I used to deliver stuff to the different missions, like there was one around, I think it's Franklin Street there.
There's a lot of people that won't go to missions because they don't want to get beat up, they're frightened. And they purposely stay away. The cops know some of them. They sleep in blankets downtown, underneath the bridges and what have you. If the cost can be kept down, the possibilities are endless. Fire trucks, EMI, police cars, school counselors, crisis intervention centers, the list goes on and on. I do not personally want to make this a lifelong mission. I just want to see if I can't bring a few people together and see if it flies.
Yeah.
It hasn't been 10 minutes, but does it feel like it's getting a little warm?
Oh yeah, it's getting warm.
Then
I can feel the heat coming out. Yeah.
We'll give it a few more minutes.
Sure.
All right. So, ending useless stuff. Let's see. Hobo. You know what a hobo is?
Oh yeah.
What's a hobo?
Person that's homeless, sleeps down the tracks, forages for his food.
You are wrong, sir.
I am wrong? No.
We're unsure. we're unsure of the etymology. It could be from Hoboken. It could be from a Hispanic expression. Wherever the word hobo comes from, the general meaning of hobo is a traveler who will work. Okay? A tramp is a traveler who won't work. And a bum is neither. He doesn't travel and he doesn't work. So a hobo has always been at the top of...
Like a gypsy. They're willing to work at whatever it is, whether it's a scam or whatever, they're still willing to work.
But he's, you know, they're willing to work. I think I mentioned to you, I went up to Bangor, Maine once to take a picture of Stephen King's really weird home.
Yeah.
And it was like being in a George Romero movie. People were walking the streets with blank expressions because the year before they had emptied out the state mental hospitals and they had no place to go.
Oh, like they did Gambas.
Our homeless situation in Boston is kind of like that as well. There are people that are generally homeless that need a hand, but there's people that shouldn't be there that probably could get SSI, that could get set up, but the advocacy, the counselors really aren't there. Anyway, how's that feeling? Is that looking like...
It's warm.
Let's try it. Let's try that puppy. Open it up. Don't
take it out of the box.
Go back. Do not cut yourself. Did it get hot enough?
It's warm enough for me. It's pretty good.
I got it from Warren. What's the Warren? I'm off the Warren.
Yeah.
No, you don't.
No one's threatening him. He seems to be enjoying it.
Yeah.
Oh, it's pretty good. This just amazes me how that heated this up.
Again, I remember once being in a hotel room and I wanted to heat up a can of soup, and I had a little container of Brute deodorant, and most of that stick deodorant is pure alcohol.
Oh, yeah.
And I put a little chunk in an ashtray, lit it on fire, and he didn't open up the soup until.
That's different. I never heard of that. But I know what you're saying. Like you say, it's almost pure alcohol. So you work like a Bunsen burner.
Oh, Bunsen burner, yeah. And because you don't open it up, it.
Good job.
Well, again, I found them to be quite tasty. there's not a lot there. But yeah, they're tasty. And
Yeah.
they heat up, and the sauce is there. I think we might be on to something. So, with that all said and done,
These are amazing.
thank you.
They are amazing. Thank you.